Not here. You will be seeing her a bit later on. It's going to be a bit of an outdoorsy effect for her because she was down for a Father's Day interview, well, Father's Day event, and she had a few interviews down there, so you will see that. So I thought it's my time to enjoy a bit of sunshine, even though I do feel like she framed me, which coincidentally will lead into our next interview, which, believe it or not, I'm going to do in record time. No ad breaks. I've been training with Usain Bolt recently, so that would explain the record time it took you. I didn't want to know the distance, but yes, I did do it. No camera tricks around here. Okay, while I was outside, you heard me say the words framed. Let me get into a bit more detail into this. Sometime last year, it was December, time has actually flown, I met this wonderful lady at the Tamaray Soiree for the Winter Wonderland that they'd done. And to celebrate the Winter Wonderland, she created this fantastic frame for Winter Wonderland, which everybody loved. Everyone was taking a picture with it. So let me not waste any more time. Let's find out more about these fantastic, or should I say, frametastic frames. Let me introduce Natasha. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much for having me on.
No, thank you for having us, and thank you for the gift, which we'll be unveiling later.
Brilliant.
So tell us, how did Frametastic Frames come about?
Frametastic Frames came about literally about, I'd say, September, October last year.
Wow.
I was thinking about what to do as a gift. My daughter got invited to my pastor's granddaughter's 3rd birthday. And I had been at home with my daughter. She's turning 2 end of this year, and I just wanted to give them something really creative, something a bit more personable than sort of gifts and, you know, typical sort of toys and clothes. Yeah. So I just decided, right, I'm gonna customize her name. Initially it was gonna just be like her name, like in a wall plaque, just so it could go on her wall. But then I didn't get the box in time to put it in the frame. So then I just thought, okay, right, I had some foam. I was planning on doing something for my daughter's birthday, sort of the next month. And it literally just happened that I thought, okay, well, I'm going to take the letters, I'm going to put it on the frame, and that was the gift, and everybody loved it. I did another one for my daughter's birthday about a month or so after. A few more friends and family were asking for them, and then sort of December time, I decided, right, well, everybody seems to want one, so why not make a business of it? And that's pretty much how it came about.
Congratulations. I like taking that initiative to build onto something. Mm-hmm. It's a unique gift, which is the first step, but then you've gone into it, seen there's a need for it, and built a business. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
How have you found that experience, though, of entering the business world and selling to the public and advertising?
Very daunting. Initially, it was I'm doing it as a hobby, so it didn't really seem too daunting or fearful because it's friends and family. I'm doing it as a gift, so obviously I'm taking my time, my sort of money, putting it into and giving it away, so there wasn't really any pressure for it to be like this amazing, incredible, perfect sort of product. But when I actually now have, you know, practically strangers or friends of friends, you know, people that I don't actually know asking to buy something from me, it's like there's some real pressure. So yeah, it's daunting, but it's also exciting at the same time.
It is indeed, it is indeed. We're going to take friends and family away from the equation for a minute, because I'm not saying they're people, they're out to please you, but as you said, it was less daunting. What was it like hearing that thank you from that first client that you weren't familiar with? How was that experience, knowing that they were happy with it?
It was amazing. It really sort of melts your heart to know that someone sees something that you started off as just an idea in your mind. It comes to reality. You know, the frame itself is a physical product, and they have it and they enjoy it, and it's just like you're blown away, because it's like someone actually paid their money to buy something that for you just think, oh, it's something that I can just think of. You know, it's not too difficult to come up with in terms of the creation side. So when someone actually is willing to purchase, and then obviously clients and customers actually buy from me, I'm just like doing like a happy dance inside. So,
I,
yeah.
I can imagine. No, that's well done. So we've talked about these frames, and
Mhm.
people are trying to picture exactly what we're talking about. This is the gift that Natasha has bestowed to the Lifestyle Show. Can you please reveal it for us, please?
Should I just hold it this way?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do not adjust your TV set. There is a new frame in town. I love this. I absolutely love this. Thank you very much.
No, you're
So
welcome.
here we go now. You've created this frame as a gift. How did the inspiration come about to say, right, this is how I'm going to design this frame?
Honestly, I pray. I literally say to God, give me some ideas, like what's going to inspire me. I think about the person that it's for or the event that it's for. I might look if they've got like a social media page. I'll spend some time like scrolling through to see what their future events or other sort, just them as a person if it's for a person, just to see what sort of makes them them. And then I just spend some time just being still. I'll pray, and whatever sort of comes to mind I'll write down, or sometimes it might not be at the time that I want the idea to come about, but anything could sort of inspire me. I jot down notes all the time. I write myself or leave myself voice notes all the time, listen back to them for ideas, and then kind of just put them all together, and then sort of sit down and just like make a bit of a brainstorm, a mood board, and then it kind of just starts coming together.
Wow, that's really impressive. That's a really, I like that approach. That really deep research, prayer.
Yes.
You can never knock that. That's always something to be
Definitely
very
not.
thankful for. So, if someone wants to get in contact with you for a frame, what's the average turnaround time that you require?
At the moment, I'd say 3 weeks is a comfortable time, but just because I've got other orders on at the moment, so I don't want to obviously have to rush anybody's or say yes and then turn around and say no, I can't do it. So 3 weeks is typically a good amount of time. The first week is sort of like for me to come up with the ideas, run them past the customer to make sure they're okay with the sort of idea or the direction that I'm going with, and then the 2 weeks after that is to actually get it together, production, and actually finish it and get it sent off to them.
Do you know what? For such a personalised gift, 3 weeks is really quick.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a perfect explanation as to why, but I feel it's really justifiable to get such a personalised gift, something that you can hold forever as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good turnaround time. So,
Thank you.
people, if you need your birthday presents and you're looking for it, you've got 3 weeks to.
3 weeks.
Unfortunately, mine's next week or so, but we can work on it. No, but I love that. That's really great. As you said, this was something that started off as a hobby, built into a business.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to anyone potentially thinking about entering, who's got a hobby right now, but is thinking, should I make this a profession? What advice would you give to them?
I would say if it's something that you are really, really passionate about, you wake up and, to do it, it doesn't feel like a job. Like you actually love to do it. You would do it any time of the night. You would, wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You don't go to bed till 12, 1 o'clock at night. And you really want to pursue it, I would say just go for it. For me, definitely pray about it. If you are a faith person, get some clarity, get some wisdom in terms of how to go forward. And also like try and connect with people that are already in business so that they can actually advise you on what to do. I was really quite fortunate. There's quite a lot of ladies in my church that are all in business themselves. So, there's one that's an accountant, there's a lady that does marketing, there's ladies that make cakes. So I had people to go to say, okay, well, where do I begin or what do I do? So I'd say just sort of have the courage in yourself. If you believe in what you're doing and it's something you want to pursue as a business, just go for it. Like, you're going to have fear, you're going to have sort of, you're going to feel a bit like, oh, can I do it, can I not? But I would say just go for it, and then just try and surround yourself with people that can direct you in the right direction, and also just encourage you as well when you're feeling like, I can't really do this anymore, I don't even know why I started. But yeah, just to have people to motivate you and encourage you.
That's great. That is really encouraging, and I think that should motivate a few people to really go out there and pursue their dream, really, of making it into a career. So for anyone, we did say for that 3-week turnaround, but for anyone wanting to get in contact with you, is there social media, email addresses, telephone numbers you'd like to give out?
I am working on my social medias. Honestly, trying to keep on top of so many platforms is really hard, but I'm definitely contactable on Instagram at Frametastic Frames, Facebook at Frametastic Frames, and you can email me if you've just got any queries at frametasticframes@gmail.com.
Fantastic stuff. Frametastic stuff. Can we just pull that up one more time?
Yes.
I feel This, you will also be seeing this a lot on our social media. This will be the new frame for all the pictures, but I think this is the most fitting way we're going to sign out this show. So, from myself, Anthony Jordan,
And Natasha Robinson.
of Frametastic Frames, signing out.
Bye.
Right, so you've seen the slideshow there, Frametastic frames and very happy clients. As well as this one, Natasha's very hard at work. Remember, it takes about 3 weeks to get your orders in, so get them in there. She gave the socials, so do be sure to enjoy that. I've got to be honest, I missed the sunshine. It was really nice outside. I have a feeling we're going to have this week's show outside. I'm going to go to a break this time. I'm not going to do the record speed run, so we're going to go to a break, and the rest of the lifestyle show is going to be outside. I'll catch you in just a few minutes. Bye.